So let's talk about it. I'm just a girl.
You know that girl, I am just a girl too.
There's a creator on this app called I'm Just a Girl, and a lot of y'all don't like her.
All the discourse surrounding just a girl, I really have just one question.
And I'm just a girl.
Just a girl.
That lady, I'm just a girl.
No, because y'all are tearing that just a girl a whole new one.
I think the problem with I'm Just a Girl's content.
That just a girl lady, you cannot convince me that she don't hate black women.
About black women. Like, what do you think? I mean, I think social media started, but what do you think is really like just like the gas gets started and they never run out of fuel. They have a full tank always.
I think it's a trauma response. I think they fight for their lives to protect who they are as a person instead of showing us. Mm-hmm. And they rather act out like children instead of have a conversation on, can we meet at the middle? Is it because almost every woman that you speak to who is with the sisterhood has a story to tell about another woman, another black woman who did them the wrongest. Somebody auntie, somebody mama, somebody baby daddy mama. They got stories and stories. You can scroll down TikTok and see that, but then we're going to pretend that there's nothing that black women are doing wrong. We've become unapproachable.
Yeah.
And we think correction is criticism.
Yep. That's their favorite word. You're bashing. You're anti-black. I saw that. Like, that's some of the comment. I want to show some of the comment because I don't understand. Like, why do you have to be anti-black just because you don't agree with the foolishness? That was probably I think that was my first insult on here. I was like, anti-black. I'm like, I ain't never heard that before. Like, I was because it was me talking about women not wearing bonnets outside. I'm like, they were like, you're anti-black. I'm like, damn, I gotta be anti-black because I don't want women to be outside in bonnets. I'm anti-black. I'm like, I ain't never been called anti-black in my life. So went from that, then it went to pick me, then it just kept progressing. But I was like, anti-black because I hate myself or I hate my mama. They'll be like, you hate your mom. I know you must hate your mom. I'm like, why did I hate my mom? Just because I want better for black women. My mom didn't do me dirty. My mom, like, I've had women who try to tell me that they know that my mom did me wrong and I must not have been raised by my mom and I'm like, wait a minute now.
If my mom seen me walk out the house with that bonnet on, she snatch it right off.
Right off.
She snatch it right off.
Because what are you? It's when I've told this story before. I'm not sure how old you are, but I graduated high school in 2006. And thinking about high school, and even before that, there was maybe a handful of girls who came to school who didn't have their hair done just because you knew that they, might not had the finances or, so you kind of just knew who those few girls were in school. But you were not just getting up and going to school with your hair not, like, you would cry before you went to school with a scarf on. Like, you wouldn't willingly go to school like that. Like, it's no way I'm going to school. Like, Mom, are you out of your mind? I got to get my hair done. I got to do something or I'm going to figure it out myself. Working in the school, I promise you, going from a school that wore uniforms and going to my last school I was at and they didn't wear uniforms, I just couldn't believe that they were literally walking around school in pajamas and slippers and scarves. 2 young girls came to school every day for months with a scarf on. I had never seen their hair before. And they were always getting their hair done. Now, I don't know if that was more of a finances or just, but no one cared. Like, it was like, I don't got to care. And again, they put this idea in their head about nobody can judge me and, who going to check me. And, if you ever address them about it, they got these nasty attitudes. And if anybody was to say something about them, they ready to attack. So they're just doing these, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you see this stuff and it's like, this is what she's learning at home. This is what is being the norm. This is the reality of them. And unfortunately, if you don't respond to them how they want you to respond to them, from their teacher to their friends, they will curse you out something bad that they are literally spitting out words that they've heard someone else say to when somebody got mad. Like, it's literally just like they're watching and learning. And then they become grown women who do the same thing and unfortunately might do it with their children. You know, because we know that in the Black community, unfortunately, Black mothers are their daughter's first bullies.
There's a lot of jealousy in the Black. Well, not with all, because you know they get offended when you just. But because my mom didn't bully me, but I had friends who got picked on by their moms, and their moms was jealous, and their moms would bring home somebody different, and they call them their friend, and it just got weird. They would look at me in embarrassment, and it traumatized them to where now that they're adults, their life didn't really pan out the way they wanted to because of that guidance that they missed from their mom. Because their mom was worried about them.
Yeah.
Or living with their grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's like your mom is mad that it's like she's jealous and mad she had you because she cut her life short, and now you are superseding her, and she don't like that, right? And she can't even fight her jealousy that she has toward her own child. It's so strong that she can't help it. And I've most of my students that I've gotten close with, the girls, I promise you, let's say 8 out of 10 hated their mothers. Like, that's how we would get so close, because I became a listening ear. I became that mother figure to them at 15, 16 years old because they hated their mothers. And I hate to use that word, but that was verbatim their verbiage about their mothers.
Did you see that video of the girl who was trying to be pretty in the camera and her mom came and cut her hair with the scissors?
Oh my God. I literally just saw that. Oh my God.
I almost cried. And I know it's just hair, but I seen the girl's light leave her.
You see, oh, I gotta find that video, because when I say I literally just saw that video come up on let me pull it up, y'all. Because when I think that was, oh my God, that was literally heartbreaking. Let me pull that up, because oh my God, that was crushing to watch. I'm gonna pull it up because she was disciplining her. That was her form of discipline. But we know how discipline can work, and that form of discipline was your time to dim that baby's light and crush it completely. It was all about, you ain't never going to be better than me. Never. Oh my God. Trigger warning, y'all. This is sad for me. I mean, it's not bad, but just for people who never seen this video before, it's sad. Oh, who is that?
No physical discipline. Don't mom me. No. You had your warning. You had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit if you have no education. I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today, and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken, because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom.
Now, was mom making good points in the conversation? Yes. Education is important, right? You shouldn't be out here just trying to be cute and not being educated. Two things can be true at the same time. But was that necessary for her form of punishment? No.
No, especially not because based on the fact that she the one taught her about you gotta be pretty. Yes. She got the makeup on. She got the little, her little business and stuff, little bodycon dress. She ready to hit the club tomorrow. She done already showed her daughter what to do. So you can't be upset with her if this is what you're teaching her. I went to her TikTok. I didn't see anything about education on her page. And she continues to show her daughter to dress and it's all about looks. So why you punishing her for something that you're teaching her?
Yeah, that was horrible. That was 100% wrong. And that right there to me was a form of jealousy. That was
Yes.
you were waiting for your opportunity to, like you said, there's a sick reality, y'all, that there are women out here, even your mother, who will build you up and she can't wait to break you down. Like you said, she didn't build you up to get you cute and get you pretty, and she's waiting for that chance to knock you all the way down. Because either she wants you to feel how she felt at your age, she see that you're about to supersede her, and it is sad. When I first saw that, and this was a while ago, it was like, oh my God. Like you said, you could see the light in her. It was like, you're so shocked that this is not really happening. This is not. And before, remember the mom who beat her daughter on live? And I think was the mom pregnant? I think might have been. And like, I think it's just, again, you want to embarrass your children. That's